Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be going through my second sketchbook that I ever filled. It's not completely filled because I got bored of the way that I got bored of the sketchbook and the method that I used to fill it, so I filled random pages, but I just lost track of it and I just didn't want to bother anymore. So if there's some blank pages, that's why. So let's get into it. So on this page, it's just some swatches of some art supplies that I received for Christmas, along with the sketchbook. And here's me using the Posca pens to draw, I think it's a self-portrait, but her hair's brown, so it might not be, because my hair's red. This was a bit of a disaster. This page is very sparse. My early sketchbooks were very sparse in terms of art, but I used the Winsor & Newton Pro markers and brush markers to create this. I do really like the way that this looks. Obviously it's really stiff, but I do want to maybe recreate this in my style now, so like an improvement, like draw this again. So if you want to see that, let me know. And here I accidentally got ink all over the paper, so I tried covering it up with white Posca pen, but because the paper's an off-white colour, it blended in. So I sort of tried to make it look like a streak in the background, tried to make it look intentional, but I don't know if I succeeded. And then this is a drawing I did for my 15th birthday, which, yeah, it wasn't. I used to do like birthday drawings, but I don't anymore. So that's that, and that's me trying to draw that fairy again. I didn't finish that one, so we'll just move on. Here I'm using my new erasable coloured pencils. Well, they're not new anymore, but at the time they were new. Erasable coloured pencils by Faber-Castell, and my Pentel brush pen that my dad got me for Christmas. I tried to draw some emotions. She looks kind of cross-eyed there. This is supposed to be a self-portrait. I don't know. I think it's just a fine liner. So I don't really like that. So let's just move on. Here I was trying to create a Christmas present from a drawing for my mom for Christmas. The full drawing is still up on our fridge, but it's right in front of in front of our glass doors, so the sun sort of faded the colour a little bit, but it's still up, it's still there. These are some watercolours I got for school. I didn't like them, and these are acrylic, so these are watercolour and these are acrylic. I didn't like them because they were really chalky and really hard to activate. Just some random drawings. Again, the sketchbook is really sparse. My sketchbook's now where I try to cram the pages with as many drawings as I can, but this is the biggest sketchbook I've filled, as in the paper's the biggest, and I don't really like drawing on huge papers. Here it was snowing and we weren't allowed to go into school because of the danger of ice, and we were basically snowed in, so I drew this because I was very happy that I didn't have to go to school. I used to have a leather jacket, which is what this is, but I don't have it anymore, and I didn't actually own this jumper, but I did own these jeans and these boots. I don't own those boots anymore though. Here I was trying to draw my mannequin. I was inspired by a scene from the TV show Shadowhunters where Clary is drawing, she's listening to music and she's drawing her mannequin, wooden mannequin. So I think I drew an inspiration from that. Here I was just doing some art style things, just trying to figure out how I wanted to draw humans. Here I was inspired by my partner at the time who drew a lot of flowers. So I wanted to draw some hydrangeas because he liked those, and I just drew some other flowers. Trying to draw a dude. I'm still not very good at drawing dudes. I've definitely not improved. Figure drawings. I think. I was inspired by Miss Kerry J on YouTube. She did some anatomy classes, YouTube videos, but I haven't done many more since then. Drawing in green pencil and then going over that with regular pencil. And I tried to draw this girl in a few different poses and a mermaid. I only drew on one side of the page, so these pages are blank. I draw on both sides of the page now. Tried to draw a horse, it looks like, and a dog, and apparently I gave up. And here's the start of Mermaid. I didn't finish it that year. I don't think I've ever completed Mermaid, to be honest, but I just never have time for it. But this is Warrior Princess, a regal octopus. Apparently, I think I just used my own prompts. So you're a sort of like a octopus mermaid. She has sort of tentacles for fins, and she's sort of regal looking, sort of royal. And then I drew a very stylised, cartoony octopus next to her. This page is blank because, again, I gave up on the sketchbook. Here I'm trying to come up with some designs for a comic idea I had based on a book that I wrote. I did mention that in my last sketchbook tour. So there's that. Tried to draw curly hair, it looks like, and a girl with short hair and an elf. And then another mermaid. I don't think I used a prompt for this, I just drew a mermaid. I did start drawing mermaids in a different sketchbook for the same month. Actually, I think I might have, that year might have been the only year that I completed it. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, another mermaid and some random faces. I went to see, or I was going to see Wicked with school because I was doing music for my GCSE, so I drew Alphaba and Glinda looking at her. I think that's what that's supposed to be. And then here's Alphaba again in her outfit from the start of the show. It was a really good show, I really enjoyed it. Because we were studying Defying Gravity, the song from Wicked, so we went to see it to get a feel for it. Some purple pen sketches. I think I tried drawing in Hello Alice's art style, but I wasn't very good. I'm still not very good at analysing art style, so I tried to draw a girl looking at the moon over mountains, and then some more magical mermaid. I think that's supposed to be Ursula, and a elf and a hand. Folded a lot of the pages over so I'd know where to draw. Next, drew some eyes in different style, well, the same style but in different poses, looking in different ways, in red pencil, and drew some girl faces in red pencil and purple pen. Some more drawings of the same girl. This pen is from a scroller box that I received at the time. I drew a mermaid, a girl with pigtails, another mermaid. Tried stylising faces. Here I tried to draw a fairy with this pencil that I got in a scroller box, and another fairy down here. Tried drawing I think this is a parrot, and I was inspired by Rin's Drawing with Waffles, her video that she did designing her dream wedding dress. I think that's what this is inspired by, and a couple of Pinterest references. I think that's supposed to be me. I didn't have that long of hair at the time, but I wanted to draw myself with long hair apparently. I think that's supposed to be me as well. Tried to draw a braid. Another blank page. Another mermaid using some brush pens that I got. Some really cheap brush pens that were like £2 or something, and an ink wash that I made from India ink that I got for Christmas. another blank page, and I think there's a couple of blank pages. Yeah, that's meant to be me and the boyfriend at the time. I'm not going to look at that because that was not a very good relationship. We went to watch Peter Rabbit. It was our first date, I think, so that's why that's there. So I just ignore that. So I wanted to use those Reeves watercolours, I think, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, and this paper isn't really meant for watercolours. Another blank page, another mermaid. Yeah, I think this is the 4th of May. Or maybe actually I think this was April, because obviously I skipped, I went back and forth and did random pages. Another blank page, some blob challenges using a brush pen that I got on Amazon, and a couple of markers. Just wanted to be trendy, I guess. I didn't post any of these though. Another blank page. You'll see a lot of blank pages in this. Purple pen sketches. Need I say more? Here I was drawing a mermaid in red pencil, the erasable coloured pencils. I was obsessed with them. I used pretty much all of them up until they were little teeny tiny nibby bits. And then another mermaid, full body. Tried drawing a girl. I tried drawing the pose that Mulan is in at the end of I'll Make a Man Out of You from the film Mulan, but I wasn't very good with anatomy and dynamic poses at the time. I'm still not very good at it, but I am slowly getting better. Tried drawing in Hello Alice's style again, and a girl in a long dress. And here I've got Alphabet and Glinda again from Wicked, but I drew them both and I coloured them both. Yeah, I wasn't proud of them at the time, and I'm not proud of them anymore still. It's supposed to be a stylised self-portrait. I never owned a top like that. I think I just draw myself in whatever, because I'm too lazy to draw my actual clothes. Girl with purple hair, again with those Reeves watercolours I do not like, and I tried drawing her hair from behind, and just a random girl, not related. This is supposed to be sort of a design for the same idea that I had to base a comic off of the book that I wrote. Tried drawing a warrior guy. Tried drawing in a different style. I'm not sure what style this is. I think it's supposed to be Casey, like a similar style to Casey Golden, but I'm not quite sure. But I really like this. I think it's very expressive. Tried drawing a girl with a bow and arrow. Girl kicking butt, or trying to kick butt. And just random girls. Purple pen sketches. And here I tried using some markers that I bought. I think the skin tone is Copic and the hair is Spectra AD marker. I think this is supposed to be Casey Golden, I'm not sure. I don't know. Tried drawing another girl with those markers again. Her mouth turned out very big. And here I'm trying to draw that same character that I drew. I think it's the same character I drew before, maybe. It's probably different. I tried drawing different hairstyles in different art styles. This is supposed to be I think it's just a random character. I thought it was supposed to be a character that I designed before I did name her and everything, but I didn't really develop her further. But that was in a different sketchbook. I think that's in the next sketchbook that I designed her, so I don't think that's related. More blank pages. More purple pen sketches, a girl with a bun and a girl with her hair in a plait. More and more blank pages. I really gave up on this sketchbook at the end. Just a girl, again, girl face, hand, a girl face, an eye, some figure studies. very stiff ones. And this page is ripped. I don't know how that happened. I don't know what that quote's from. I can't remember what my thought process was with that, but that dress looks kind of cool. Like the way I drew it. Go with a braid again. Yeah. And I think that might be it. Because like I said, I didn't fill the entire sketchbook. I wanted to document it anyway. Yeah, that's it. This was quite a lot shorter of a video than I thought it was. I filled it in from November, I think it says from November 2017 to, but I didn't log when I finished it. So I don't know when I finished it, but it was book 2. I didn't label them until much later on in my art journey. But now I'm labelling them and I'm on Sketchbook 18 now, so to think how far I've come from this. Let me get my current sketchbook. From this to this is quite the improvement. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next week for another video. Bye!